Little project went on here this week. Added about a 1,200 square foot cover over the front of my shop. It's about 60 by 20, and so this is something I'm going to enjoy this summer. But that went on most of the week, so I didn't get a whole lot done, but I got a little update today for us. So stay tuned. Well, let's see. I got my bed mounted this week, and I finished repairing the splits in the top rail. Trying to rust it back up now and make it look more like I didn't just do that. Also, I'm raising the bed and I'm making the framework for the bed to set on. I'm going to lose about maybe 4 inches of bed depth because I'm raising the bed so there'll be no wheel wells needed inside, and we will not have to build tubs, so that will help there. And I don't plan on carrying much in this truck anyway. Wouldn't want to skin up a nice looking bed. So that's pretty much where I've spent my time while putting this cover up. I'm going to enjoy this cover in Texas, so where the summers get hot in this shop. Gets 100 plus degrees outside. It's 120 degrees in this shop. My fans blow hot air, but that when you're sweating, it's fine. Hot air is fine. So. But being able to come outside under a cover is going to be great. Also, I worked on this rear fender. I'm about ready to mount the rear fender on this side. I had to build a fender brace because there was one missing. I have one on the other side. A new one's $31, and I'm mostly about building things anyway, so I built one. I'm going to take you inside and show you what I did on that. Built that brace. So pretty much worked on the bed and the back fender this week. That's about it. So let me move this camera on into the work table and show you the back fender, and we'll go from there. Alright, this is the back fender for that side I'm working on. It had been wrecked and something fell on it here, and they beat it all out, and but it cracked all the way across here and had a big hole right here. So I wanted to cover it. I wanted at least to weld that up, so I welded it up. Not very pretty, and I treat it with vinegar every 2 or 3 times a day to help try to re-rust it back. I can see how it's working. I don't know how vinegar works, but we're going to try it. And so that's like I want it. Now it's going to be ugly like it should be. Also, I have 2 new rivets right there because I had to build a new brace, or I could have bought one, about $31 I think, but it's me, I like to try to build things, so I just thought I might build it. I'm going to turn this over I built a new brace. It's like a C channel. So and it's curved. So I was going to take a piece of tubing, cut it off so it made a small C channel, and I was going to slice it and then make the radius and then weld that back up and build one. So I'm digging around in my metal and I found this. This is a piece off of a weight machine that I took apart, and this radius matched the radius of my brace on the other fender. So I said, oh. So I cut the back half of this off so that I had my little C channel already radiused. And that's what this is. I just I just 90'd the top, put a hole in it, 2 holes in the bottom, bucked a couple of rivets in it, and there it is. The other thing that you'll notice is that this is black, and what I'm doing on the underneath of all the sheet metal, cab, bed, fenders, inner fenders, is I'm taking a wire brush and knocking the loose rust off, and then painting it with a rust encapsulator that turns it into a paintable surface, and then I'm just putting some bed liner on it here. I want everything underneath to look kind of clean, not necessarily slick and smooth. So that's my idea with this. And that's fender. Also, the brace that goes at the back of the fender was broken on this when I took it off. And since the frame is different than a regular frame, I will bolt it back on and then create what it needs to be to go over to this frame and have a brace at the frame, like usual. And that's about all I'm going to do to fenders. So let's see. Let's look at my engine. I got a little thing too going in with my engine. Let's see what we can do there. Talk about anyway. All right. I've been going to turbo this thing. That was my goal. So I tried stock exhaust manifolds turned around. They hit. I tried the exhaust manifolds made for the Cyclone pickup that was turbocharged 4.3 liter. They hit. I got a chance to pick these headers up reasonable. I thought, okay, let me see if they'll work. They hit. What happened is I moved the engine 5 inches back, and when I did, the front of the engine is right over the cross member. So everything trying to go under with a tube to hook up a turbo is just not working. So I put them on normal and stand there looking at them and thinking, well, maybe I just put dual exhaust on it and forget about the turbo. I'm different every day. I get up thinking about this, that. When something doesn't quite work, I get ready to just go back to stock everything. But anyway, that's what I did on that this week. And I have one other thing that I work on occasionally. But since I only have one welding circuit, and these guys were out there welding up this awning for me, I did not do any welding. But if you'll notice, on my this is rusted from about right here to about right here. It's rusted out here and a little bit inside. So I had enough meat out to here to just replace the pinch rail. So I welded the pinch rail in, Now from here to here, I have a little bit I don't have enough, so I'm gonna have to create a 2-piece. There, I've got it created, I just ain't got it in place. I'll put it in place, and then I will have replaced the pinch rail and made this all solid out here. Then I have a little bit to do, about the place about that big, you know, about 1.5 inches, 2 inches inside that also is bad. I'll fix that. So I'm working on that on the cab, and then after that, I'm going to the 2 front windshields. I got a little place on both sides, and then I've got to replace the floor, and I'm going to replace one back corner, the left back corner, and then the cab will be ready to mount, and I can go from there after that. So I'm progressing along, but it's slow. I have other things to do, so they get in the way of my project. But anyway, that's an update for this week.